Rachel Reeves was put on the spot by Laura Kuenssberg as she demanded to know whether Middle Eastern conflict would lead to tax rises in the UK. Israel and Iran launched airstrikes on each other over the weekend as the war in Gaza rages on, leaving political commentators fearful that there could be huge implications for the UK. The worries aren't just about the war itself, but the knock-on effect that the conflict could have on oil prices and the stability of the economy. Rachel Reeves made a tense appearance on Sunday morning with Laura Kuenssberg Today, June 15, and was blasted by the straight-talking BBC host as she predicted that her spending review would be blown out of the window. The Chancellor attempted to defend herself, but Laura insisted, "You can't deny you've left yourself very little room for manoeuvre." She warned that taxes are up, blasting the national insurance tax hike for causing a sudden rise in unemployment, and spoke of a surge in oil prices due to the attacks too. Laura continued, "There are already a lot of experts saying your sums don't really add up and that you're going to have to put taxes up. Do you admit that if this becomes a prolonged conflict between Israel?" Rachel insisted that the government is monitoring the developments very closely and urging de-escalation between the fraught Middle Eastern nations. However, she confirmed that Britain would be sending additional jets to the war-torn region, explaining, "It's what people would expect us to do." Rachel pointed out that petrol prices in Britain are still lower than at the beginning of the year, but admitted that there were immense implications for the UK and that she had no complacency. She also defended that Britain was the only country which had managed to strike an efficient deal with the notoriously hard-bargaining US President Donald Trump. Later on in the show, Rachel defended Keir Starmer for his U-turn on the child grooming gangs scandal, after he decided he would be launching a full national inquiry despite labeling it a far-right idea just weeks earlier. She stated that, in calling for an audit by Baroness Louise Casey, which led to her recommendation of an inquiry, the Prime Minister wanted to assure himself he was doing everything that was necessary. The Chancellor added, "We've never disputed the concerns of victims. Starmer is focused on them to make sure nothing like this ever happens again."